Wow. Praise God, folks. Yeah, this is old truth speaking. And I was wondering if you were, well, you can't help but notice the present condition in Cleveland, Ferguson. I mean, matter of fact, all over. And this is just, the name of this is Since Freddie Gray, arrests have dropped 50% and murder has skyrocketed. Where's Al Sharpton? Can't blame the white man. This is a quick vid. They had the mayor, Stephanie Rawlings Blake, and she was up there, and I mean, they were really pounding on her, and they were saying, since the arrests, the cops have pulled back from arresting its citizens, that the arrest rate has dropped 50%, and the murder rate has skyrocketed. Women, children, I mean, they had a big panel on it, white and black, and they were saying it's like the different gangs or whatever were saying, look, now's our chance to even the score with this person and that person and these people. And it's like all-out war in the streets of Baltimore. But where is Al Sharpton? We can't blame the white man. And now they had in the same segment that people were wondering where the police. You see what I mean? Look, I don't want to see anybody get killed. And yes, police have been overstepping their authority. They have been coming in and treating black people, in certain instances, they've been very violent towards us, which is wrong, you know. And I detest violence. I'm not advocating violence, and I'm definitely not on the side of crime and drug slinging and you know what I mean. The Bible say a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. I don't care what color, what's your ethnic background, but where is Al Sharpton? Where's all these race baiters? Where are they and all these murders are being going on? The murder rate up to this date is 38 people have been killed in May in Baltimore. I mean, after Freddie Gray, the murder rate is skyrocketing. Where's Al Sharpton? Why don't we march up and down? Are we going to march up and down? Who we going to blame for this? You can't blame the white man. That's all I'm saying. See, in order to be productive members of society, we have to unite. Now, I'm a thorough believer in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's just the way I am. For God I live, for God I die. I'm not perfect, but I'm a believer. Because God has brought me from a mighty long way, and I give God all the glory and the honor and the praise. Let me tell you something. If we don't stop this murdering and killing, what do you think? All you're doing is lining up in for-profit prisons. And black men only make up 6% of the population. Do you know that? You don't hear that often, do you? Yet you're lined up in private prisons. The same people who own or have controlling interest in Atlantic Records is the same people who have controlling interest in the CCA, the Correctional Corporation of America. It's a scam. They're putting out "Kill this bee," and you know, throwing gang signs and all this. This is something they are using to brainwash people of color, and let's face it, poor Americans, because rich people don't do these things. People of finance, not everybody rich, people of finance, well, they when they break the law, they do it of a different sort, if you know what I mean. All I'm saying is we need to unite, open up our own businesses, put these guns down, pray to the Lord to help and guide us, or else we're not going to be around much longer. We're only 13 or 12.8% of the population now. They think in a few more decades we'll only be 3% of the population. Remember, black men in America, there's only 6% of the American population. That's all we are. You take up the large amount that's incarcerated or under some type of police correctional jurisdiction. Do you know how many people are left? That's a large bite of the African American community, financially speaking. Do you understand that? You've been had, you've been scammed. You've been listening to people with all this gangster rap and stuff that's helping to promote the mindset of our young in a negative way. And look what's left. We can't even talk to one another. What we need to do is go back to pray to God, go back to school, put those books down, because remember, the American economy is going to tank. It has got to. What are you going to do then? You need a degree just to work on a garbage truck in some places now. Gentrification is taking place all over in African American neighborhoods. You've been pushed out, and there are no jobs in the South. We have to create our own jobs. Do you understand? It's an oversimplification, but I'm just telling it to you in the lowest common denominator. We are in a terrible strait. Do you understand that? In just a few more years, if we don't do something now to correct this problem, we're going to be a permanent underclass in America. God bless, folks. Pray for America, and pray for all people of color and white too also, because they're really getting shot down and starting to get incarcerated in large numbers also. God bless. We are in trouble. Again, where's Al Sharpton? Where is he? You can't blame the white man. Well, where is he? Children? Really? Shot down kids? Really? God bless. We need it.